Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Real Life Mama. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my Sam's Club grocery haul for my family of 5. I'm not sure, I might end up going to Aldi, I'm not sure. I have a lot of things I need to get at our produce stand, so I might have that in this video too, but for sure you're going to get a Sam's Club haul because we just went there. So let's show you what I got. So over here we have a 3-pound bunch of their organic bananas. We pretty much are out of bananas, so we're gonna wait a day or two for those to be not so tough, and then we will get started on eating those down. We have a 3-pound bag of lemons. I told my boys I would make them some fermented lemonade, so we're gonna see how that goes, but I needed lemons for that. We have almost 5 pounds of organic chicken breasts. So I've got a couple meal prep ideas for this week, so I wanted to make sure we had some of that on hand, and I just went ahead and divvied it out. Like, I got these individual portions instead of the big package because I think it'll be easier to freeze if it starts to go bad. But something I'm confused about, it does say, where was it? Maybe it's not on this one, but oh yeah, the vegetarian fed. We've been to farms and chickens normally will eat like bugs and like crickets, whatever, like as they're on the grass. So I'm not sure, like marketing wise, like aren't chickens supposed to technically like be eating meat? That's like, I don't know. I think that's weird that they'll like advertise as vegetarian fed, but I'm pretty sure like chickens, and I'm not saying these are like farm raised or whatever, but I'm pretty sure that like that's not like healthy for them. I don't know. We normally would get our chickens from the farmer, but we weren't able to get to the farmer's market this weekend. I could do a pickup order, but that's still going to be probably 2 days until I can get it. So we went ahead and got this, but I just think that's interesting that's like one of their marketing things, because I'm pretty sure chickens like need meat, right? I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below. But we also have a 3-pound container of the red seedless grapes. We have 4 pounds total of their strawberries, and I did go into the store this time and pick out my own groceries. We did not do the pickup order, so I was able to pick out grapes and strawberries and bananas that actually looked good to us. We got this 2-pack of pepperoni. This is our first time getting this, but we normally get pepperoni at Aldi, so I thought this might help save us, so we're not going back to Aldi every week just to get pepperoni and summer sausage. My boys were homeschooling, but we also have different co-ops and things where we'll be going out during lunchtime, so I'm still going to be packing lunches for them. It just won't be every day of the week. We did get some uncured Black Forest ham. That, I think we still have like half a container in the fridge, so I might end up putting that in the freezer until we need it. My husband and I we're doing carnivore, but we're not doing like the strict carnivore. We're kind of doing our own version where we're still going to eat like sweet potatoes, avocado, like still some like healthy vegetables, and fermented foods. So I have fermented salsa that I've made, so we'll keep doing that because I want to make sure we're still getting probiotics in, because I'm not sure, at least my stomach would be able to just do straight protein with like the high fat. So we're going to start on that and see if that kind of helps get like us back on track, and then if we need to eliminate the vegetables and the fruit, we will. But I think us just like cutting out the processed sugar, the processed foods, we're really trying not to eat out anymore. I think just like doing that will really help. I was planning on doing rice with it too, but that big bag of rice I got at Sam's Club in my last haul, I'm not sure what it was, but my throat, here, let me flip the camera around. So I made rice, I forget what meal it was, and basically I was eating it how I normally do. I made it with bone broth. It tasted fine to me. No one else had a problem with it, but basically as I was eating it, like it got to a point where my throat just like, I was not able to swallow it. Luckily I think we were having ground beef. It was either like a burger or ground beef, something, but basically, no, it was steak. That's what it was. But basically I was like chewing it, and then all of a sudden I'm like trying to swallow it and I can't. My throat starts feeling really scratchy. And then I like tried to take a sip of water because I was like thinking in my head, like, okay, maybe are you drinking syrup?
No.
Busted. Don't drink syrup.
I did drink
You drank syrup twice? Sir, can you go put that bottle of syrup away? Leave the one out that we just got at Sam's, but I need you to put the other one away. Or can you promise me you're gonna stop drinking it?
No.
Please promise me.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am, sir.
Yeah, I'm a ma'am, not a sir. But basically, like, so obviously I was having some sort of allergic reaction to it. It's supposed to be organic, white rice. You can check my last grocery haul to see what exact the bag is, but it's like 20-pound bag of it. We got 25 pounds, something like that. But basically I like my husband was trying to talk to one of our boys, and I like had gotten up and like ran to the sink because like I'm pretty much choking on it at this point. I can't swallow it. It's just like in the back of my throat, and I just start like pounding on my chest to like make noise to get him to acknowledge that like I need help. And then I end up like this is really gross, but like I end up like putting my head down like kind of in between my legs, but like just bending over. And like I was able to cough at that point, and I coughed and pretty much threw up like a majority of the rice that I had ate. The steak stayed down for some reason, but then the next like 20-25 minutes I was like, my throat was scratchy. I felt like I was having a hard time breathing, which I know pretty much is an allergic reaction. I've had that happen one other time, and it was actually when we were eating like the non-pita bread that they have at Sam's Club. I was eating that, and the same thing had happened where I just like could not swallow my bite. I had to spit it out, throw it up kind of thing. And I haven't had it since, because obviously there's some sort of ingredient there, but rice is supposed to be like a good food that you're supposed to be able to eat. Like most people aren't allergic to rice. So like now I'm kind of wondering, even though it is organic, if they have some sort of like organic pesticide that they spray on it that like my body's reacting to. I don't know, but pretty much if we have rice, I'm not going to be eating it. It's just going to be for my husband, my kids, because it seems like they are fine with it. So that's a long way to say that my husband probably still gonna have rice in his like new diet way of eating. I don't like saying diet. I like saying more of like lifestyle change, because a diet just seems kind of, I think a lifestyle change sounds more permanent than a diet. A diet sounds like something you like can't wait to finish. You know what I mean? So he's still probably going to be doing rice. I'm not, which means that bag is really going to last us a long time. Because that's a lot of rice to like just realize that like you can't eat it. Yeah, so I'll just be drinking the bone broth instead of like I'll still make the bone broth rice for my kids, for my husband, but I'm just going to be drinking the bone broth and not doing anything with rice, because it's not worth it to me to like die. Okay, so then we bought 9 pounds of their grass-fed, grass-finished ground beef. For some reason, this was $7.28 or $17.28, but everything else was $17.34. And there's like, I don't know, maybe it's because like the stickers back, I don't know, but I saw that and I was like, oh, a little bit cheaper. So I picked that up. So we have 9 pounds of the grass-fed, grass-finished ground beef. We bought 2 bags of their freeze-dried strawberry slices. That'll just be for snacks as we need them. We have a 4-pound bag of their triple berry blend. That's blueberries, blackberries, and raspberries. I mainly use these for our kefir smoothies. I think I'm still debating on if I'm going to continue to do my kefir smoothies on the new carnivore thing that we're trying, or if I'm going to take that out. I like the fermented aspect of it. I think it's been good for my gut, but also I used to have acid reflux. I really don't have it anymore. But the past couple days, I've been drinking the berry blend. It's like 30-45 minutes after I drink it, I start to feel like I have acid reflux again. So I'm not sure if it's the kefir smoothie or not. So I might try cutting it out for like a week or two and see if that helps get rid of it. Or if I'm still getting the reflux, then I know it's something else that I'm eating. But yeah, so, and if not, like if I end up cutting it out, my boys still like to eat these like just as a snack, so I know those won't go to waste. Those will be in our freezer till we need them. We have a 4-pound bag of their sliced strawberries. My boys like that as a snack. This was something that I saw, I think it was on like a Crunchy Mom Facebook group. Basically, these are seed oil free, and I think it was like $15 for this bag. And the ingredients are pretty good too. Chicken breast, red meat, water, chickpea flour, salt, whey protein, baking soda, paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper, whole egg, fried in beef tallow. And so there's no seed oil, so we're excited to try this. But I did see on the thread where basically moms were saying that only the kind at Sam's Club, like Sam's Club is the only place that carries the seed oil free version, that most other grocery stores who have this real good brand, it has seed oils in it. So let me know if that's true or not. I go to Aldi, Walmart, and Sam's Club. I don't really go to other stores. So if you know of a store that has this seed oil free version, drop it in the comments below, so that way other people can get them too. But just know that Sam's Club, or at least the Sam's Club by us, has a seed oil free version. So my boys are really excited to get those. That'll be a somewhat of a lifesaver, I think, especially for lunchtime, having all three home because we're doing homeschooling. That'll be a nice quick lunch I can make them that's not ground beef or like hot dogs or something. Next, we needed, and I'm realizing now this is not the kind of toothpaste I normally get, but I think this is the platinum, and I normally just get like the regular Optic White, but this was $2 off, so this was $15 for 4 of them. I'm not sure if that's really a good deal or not. I feel like it's been a while since we bought toothpaste because we just get a lot from our dentist when we go. And then we have 1 container of their organic maple syrup. And then last but not least, we needed some laundry detergent. So we picked up this all free and clear. I do want to start finding a better laundry detergent brand because I know that still has chemicals in it. So let me know in the comments below because I like the liquid more than I like the powder. I just have not had the I don't know, the motivation to make like homemade liquid laundry detergent. So if you know of a good brand, let me know so we can start looking for that, because obviously Sam's Club, they are kind of limited on like the healthy, non-toxic brands that they have.
Daddy took it to the woods.
Okay, my son just came in to tell me he found a dead snake, so I'm on a mission now after this is to go look at the dead snake with them. But basically everything that you see here cost us $248.33, so a little bit under $250. We got more meat than we normally get. That is, I think, like around $20-ish. So we did buy a couple more things that we normally do, so it was a little bit more money. And of course, obviously just buying more protein because my husband and I aren't really going to be eating. Well, I mean, I guess we'll eat pretty much everything that we have here outside of the chicken nuggets because everything else is pretty good, like ingredients-wise. I guess the pepperoni and the ham we won't be having, but that's fine. That's for lunches for my boys anyways. But yeah, so I'm planning on going to the produce stand just to get some, I want to make like a Mediterranean, like a Greek chicken meal prep type bowl. So I want to make some homemade tzatziki and do, I'm sorry. I just saw a toy that looked like a rib of something, and it's a dinosaur. So I was like, why is there raw meat on the ground? It's been a day. Yeah, so I have a couple more things I need to go get at the produce stand, so I'll make sure to film that and get that in here. But we might be able to skip out on going to Aldi this week. I'm not 100% sure, but I just need to do a meal plan, see what we have, what we don't, and then go from there. Hopefully I can get everything at the produce stand so I don't have to make another trip. But yeah, so this was around $250. The meat should at least last us like a week and a half. We still have, I want to say like 5 pounds, 6 pounds of ground beef in the fridge. We have some pork chops. I'm not eating pork. My husband said he wants to still eat bacon, so we might have to go to Aldi for that because they're the only place that I can find that has like nitrate-free, sugar-free bacon. That was one thing he wanted to get at Sam's Club, but we couldn't find one that didn't have a lot of like additives in it. Because to me, that kind of defeats the purpose of doing carnivore if you're still going to eat meat that's got other things mixed in with it. Hey everyone, so we are back with a haul from our local produce stand. My handy dandy husband went out to the produce stand for me, so I didn't have to. I just sent him with a list and he got everything that we needed. So let me go ahead and show you everything that we got for this week. So we have 1 gallon of raw milk. That's just gonna be for our boys, and my husband and I will probably drink a little bit of it until we officially start our new lifestyle change. This was the reason why my husband went out. He wanted to get some tortillas for the fermented salsa I made. They didn't have like regular tortilla chips apparently. They had a whole bunch of different flavors like salt and vinegar, this garlic parmesan, jalapeno. So different types of flavors. So he got these ones, the garlic parmesan, and these are actually fried in pure olive oil. So the ingredients are the heirloom corn tortillas, pure olive oil, and natural seasonings and spices. So better than what you could get, but still like not the best. I'm not sure how much that costs, but it's probably at least $6 or $7. We have 3 onions. That's just going to be for the various meals throughout the week. 2 sweet potatoes. We have 1 package, I think it's probably 1 pound of their mild pork sausage. So we'll just make breakfast sausage with that for the mornings. My boys tend to really enjoy that, and it's a good way for them to get their protein in. 1 bunch of cilantro. I know that costs $1.50. We have 2 russet potatoes, 1 cucumber. We have 4 avocados. These 2 need to sit a little bit longer. These ones should be ready hopefully by tomorrow. We have 4 kiwi, and then we have 5 Cosmic Crisp apples. So everything that you see here cost us $57.12. Keep in mind that's around $10. I'm sure the sausage, what's on here? This was $8. So there's 18, and I'm sure that was over $5. So probably a little, not half, but a good little portion, like a fourth of that went for those 3 things. It's really not too much more expensive buying it at the produce stand versus at the store. I like that you can get like the exact quantity that you need, and everything lasts a lot longer because they try and source locally when they can, but then they don't, I'm not sure the exact like what it's called, but it's basically just like a big like farmers co-op type thing where they go, it's like an hour away, they have a whole different a variety of fruits and vegetables, and they get to pick out what they want, and they get it shipped to them. So a lot of it is a lot more fresh than what you would get at the grocery store, so it does cost a little bit more money. Like when it was strawberry season, they would go down to South Carolina, which is like an hour and a half drive, and get like hundreds and hundreds of gallons of strawberries to bring back, and they were selling out within a day or 2 of it, so they'd have to keep just going back and forth. But like the onions last a really long time, the potatoes last a long time, their garlic tastes good, and I think everything just tastes better too being from there, so we do try and shop there when we can, but obviously they're more of like in-season items, so they don't have everything all the time, but they do a good job of like keeping in stock with what they do have. So I want to say thank you for watching. I hope you got to see something maybe that you haven't seen before, gave you some meal inspiration. I have one more, like the kava dupe meal prep. That's what I'm going to be working on next, and then I'll get the meal prep video out. That just took me a little bit longer. We ended up going to see my in-laws, so like that video, the trip was in between me filming the video. So I've got 3 out of the 4 that I wanted to do. I want to get that last one filmed for you because that's the one that I'm most excited about. And I'm also going to show you how I make the hummus. I normally will put hummus on it. I'll put the tomato cucumber salsa, whatever, on there. And then I'm trying to think of what else. Oh, and then I'm going to do a lemon tahini salad dressing for it. So stay tuned for that. I'm excited. I'm sure it's going to turn out. It's going to be delicious, and you're going to want to try it too. So make sure you follow along for that video. Thank you for watching. And as always, we'll see you next time. Bye.